Hello, tubers, and welcome once again to the Stink Bug Works, the super secret division of Dr. Jet Laboratories, where we're going to subject you to yet another unscripted, unedited video talking about, well, for today, we're going to talk about the 12-inch challenge, and I'm going to show you a couple of things I've discovered, and I'll pass on some information. This is a learning process for all of us. I mean, we're boldly going where few people have gone before, making such a tiny little boat. One of the big challenges we talked about was propellers. Yeah, propellers are a big challenge, but I think that can be solved. The next problem is right here. Couplers. Couplers are going to be real hard to come by. I wound up making these, and these actually work real well. They're 2 millimeters, and oh God, what are they? 0.047, which is about 2.2 millimeters. And since this is a flex shaft going in there, I can have a little bit of slop. It's this end here that has to be perfect. And so I've run both of these up to 35,000 RPM, and they're perfectly smooth. The secret when you're making your own couplers is, one, you got to have a lathe. Two, do not attempt to use a drill to do your final bore for these holes. You've got to use a ream. A drill will just never be accurate enough. So I drill these undersize and then ream them out with the appropriate reamer. And then so there, I've got little tiny motor couplers. And of course, now some of the motors I have a 2.3 millimeter shaft, and another one of them has a 3 millimeter shaft. And so I'll just ream appropriate couplers for that. Let's see, what else have I shown you? The driveline. The driveline works all real nice. In fact, I ran this up to 35,000 RPM. I still want a Teflon liner for this tube. I found Teflon liners that are for insulating electrical wires, of all things. I guess when you're building amplifiers and such. So I found a Teflon liner that should work inside and outside diameter here, because I didn't like the cable rattling up against that piece of aluminum. It worked, but it just wasn't that great. Okay, so I've got the boom tube supports done. I've got my carbon fiber ride pads on here. So I'm getting ready to build my setup table. I'm having an issue with getting plywood that's not warped. So I'm expecting another shipment of plywood in a couple of days, and hopefully it won't be warped and I can use it for making my setup board. So that's kind of where we are today. I want to see you guys working on your projects. I want to see some sketches. I want to see some photos. I want to see some videos. I want to see something. Show me what you got. Until the next time, jet out.